basically the Falcon way on how we attack the market, as you know, keeping it simple. Since okay, for experienced traders, if you want to trade the Falcon way, né, you have to start on the what? You start on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you'll try to look at the structure. Understand? So okay, as you can see, guys, the you need to use the previous height. The previous height, which was where it was there. So we broke the what? We broke the previous height. So what happens here? The people who are trading support and resistance, they get caught in the wrong side of the market, because if you're trading support and resistance and it does like this, you're anticipating a break and a what? A break and retest. But then just because I trade the Falcon way, I know, or okay, such things can happen, which are fake breakouts. So now I'll have to highlight important levels. This is an important level where the market made a pullback, a strong one. Okay, another one, another important level is this one. I see. So okay, fine, guys. Let me show you a scenario of the market where to you see here. Now, like I did cut the market. Let me show you something simple. This was an impulse. You see this? This was an impulse, now. So the market structure says impulse, correction, then impulse. Just to show you that it's all in the mind. So when you have a setup like this, what's your buying opportunities? That's a what? It's a buy. Why? Because you had an impulse. Now you're in a correctional phase. So your take profit will be based on the 90% rule, which is we say we're gonna buy from there to there. You understand? So once you see this thing, guys, you can't unsee it. You know what's gonna happen. You already know, you believe that okay, this will happen. Understand? And that's you knowing where the market is gonna go. Okay, as I play the market, you can see, guys, how the market will move. Our anticipation on this one as a what? As a bullish momentum, because of the correctional phase that we are in. You understand? So you just buy,
Yes.
you have your positions on good levels, the market be moving so nice. Once you see this thing, you can't unsee them. I keep repeating the same thing, you understand? Once you see it once, you can't unsee it. Just you being patient, I can give you all the necessary things that you need. You see how it went? It did hit your take profit, which is the 90% rule. So I'm out of that trade looking for new opportunities. You understand? And there's someone out there thinking that okay, it has formed a double bottom, let me a double top, let me sell. So you get caught in the wrong side of the market, you make a loss. There you would have made a big loss. Understand? This is the day you see how the market moves. You just need to imagine that things happening. And when you know that it will happen, then you're done, man. You understand? You're done. That's the simplest way. So like attack the market. You don't need a degree to kill this thing. You don't need anything. You just need to know what's gonna happen next. You understand what I'm saying? If you understand what's gonna happen next, you have the direction, you know the direction. That's the necessary thing. So whenever you see the setup like this, always know. Remember me, I'm saying it will always, you understand? It will always play the way you want it to play. That's one thing that I'll tell you guys. So the moment you see those things when you're alone, just think of everything that you do, everything that I say. Just act as if that's me talking. If you use my thing, like it will be good. Understand? You will be good. So let me now do. Okay, let me remove the trend line on my phone because you've been watching the market move. So I just wanted to show you some. I'll give you some few lessons on that one. I hope everyone was clear on what I was trying to explain there. That when you know something, you know it. Regardless of what, you will know it. You understand? So okay, fine. It's like this. People will ask, Manando, how would you have entered that cell? That cell, we saw it as a 1, 2, 3. Starting from here, first touch, second touch. You can check, this is the third touch. You see the structure, guys. You see how nice is it to understand the market. So this is the third touch. I know that, okay, enter on the what? I enter on the third touch. So that was the direction of the third touch. You see from the third touch, guys, how we drop down. Check. 1, 2, third touch. Third touch, market went down. You understand? So this is how simple it is to understand the market, and we're still on the weekly. So now I'm going to the daily. I guess you need to play with your price action, understand your price action, you know. So if you can get that, you're done. Unlike you're done at Forex. Forex is easy when you wanna make it easy. But then if you're still doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, trading support and resistance, as a trader, you will retire. Understand? You will. I'm sure you will retire. So okay, now we're going to look at the date. Let's check. Looking at new opportunities and new. Okay, if you can check, this is the what? This is the what do you call? This is the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I'll just take the lowest low of the daily time frame, which is the, there's a who's talking? Like say, hey Joe, who's this guy who just joined, guys? I'm taking him out. I don't care you paid or didn't pay. I don't play like that. You talk you out. I don't give a fuck. You know that should be simple. You can't join my Zoom class and you make noise. You were quiet here. Who just joined the Zoom class? Yes. Okay, guys, let's focus on the daily now. We're just gonna analyze on the daily. So on the daily, guys, if you can check, we have this low here. Then again, we have a structure. Okay, just took it from the daily structure. You see the trend line going down. It's a perfect one. Then again, we have this one, which is a perfect one again. So now can wait for the market to come and give us a what, a double bottom here. So our anticipation is the market will drop. Yeah, which is true. It will. You know, so don't rush your entries. It will drop to that level. So when it's in that level, that's when you can get your what? You can get your positions of buying. For now, the rand it's losing. You know, it's not gaining, it's losing. So we have something like that for now. You know, so when you have something like that, we're gonna shift to the other time frame, which is what, which is the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we're gonna go deep into technical analysis, guys. You know, the key is technical analysis, not the systems. So if you can check again here, guys, we are having the market. The market is just moving in a correctional way. So we can have a larger correction. You can just move with that correction till the lowest low. You understand? Till the lowest low. We can move till this lowest low. Then when we break that pattern there, then we can head up. You understand? So now I'll go to the 1 hour. The market will never change how it moves. The market will always move like this. You know, you just have to adjust there and there and there and there. You understand? So this is how it is. So we're just gonna move in this correctional way. You understand, guys? So when we move in that correctional way, everything will come to places. You know, everything will make sense. Understand? Everything needs to make sense. So that's how I say it. So this is the M1. So for the M50, the H1. So for entries, guys, you have to go to the M15. You know, the M15 it's powerful when it comes to entries. That's the M15. Understand? It's powerful. It's very powerful. And if you can check again, there are patterns within patterns which you use in the Falcon industry. 1, 2, 3, third touch, rather than third touch sell. Then my entries will be based on those levels. So for now on, you can just be chilled with USDs. It's gonna drop before it goes up, before it goes up. I hope I was clear on this one. So if you didn't understand, guys, you can ask. I'll explain to you. You all understand it.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far.
That's clear, né?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me check another one. Let's check.
Manando,
Yeah.
can I ask you something? It's not about this. Like, how many hours do you spend on the market daily?
Market daily. I spend 900 hours because I'm always on the market, you know. That's difficult. Like you wake up 1 a.m. I'm up. You wake up 2 a.m. I'm up. That's the only time I'm like sleeping. It's like during the day I'm not more active. You understand? I'm not that more active. But then at the night, like it's good making money when everyone is sleeping. But then like the hours that I invest in the market, man, is a lot, man. Like, you know, whenever I wanna sleep, the mind is tired, but then yeah, the body's tired, but the mind keeps telling me that nigga, you're broke, you need to work, nigga, you're broke. So that's why I'm always up, man. So you know.
Sure.
Like whenever you wake up, you find
Sure.
myself up doing something in the AMs, So that's like there's peace in the AMs.
Sure. Sure.
You won't get me sleeping, man. Why should I sleep when I'm broke? You know. And when I say I'm broke, I have like certain money, but then there's someone who doesn't even have money, but then they're sleeping. So with me it's different story, man. If you wanna take my trading journal or trading plan, it will counter you in the long run.
Sure.
Because sometimes, man, like you just breeze out when in life and stuff, but then it is what it is.
Yeah,
The life I choose.
cause I always see you alive and analyzing on
Yeah,
Instagram.
and I'm a pro trader. I shouldn't lie to you. I'm a pro trader.
Sure. Sure.
I've made it, but then I'm acting as a beginner to the people, which it's you guys. Like I'm always analyzing and stuff. That's me generally.
Yeah.
So now let's check gold. I can't be sleeping, man. I don't know why, but then it's a lot of things. If I sleep, who's gonna give my mom 20K? If I sleep, like I can give you a lot of reasons. If I sleep, what's gonna happen? Understand? So okay, this is
Sure. But
gold. Gold, I'm gonna look at it at the daily time frame. Okay, 1, 2, bring an uptrend, which is a nice one. Okay, then now we do have what? Now we do have these. See, so that's a structure that we have. Okay, structure that we have. It's a nice one. Then we're gonna go to the 4 hour. Guys, you just need to understand the structure. If you can understand the structure, you're done. So gold. The reason gold it went down, you need to see we had this structure here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See how easy it is. You see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now we were left with what I gave this signal when we were here. I remember I was with this guy called Klaisani. I told him that, man, you know what, gold is gonna sell on this level. Yeah, we should did. So to those who have been patient, guys, like the market will always try to prove to you that you are nothing. That's one thing I've noticed. It has proved to me a lot of times that Manando, you're nothing. Like you just need to wait. Like when you wait, you will make it. But then if you're gonna rush the process, the same setup you see here, guys, is the same setup that's here. Understand? Let me show you something. These are tool I use, which is called the bar pattern. I'm gonna take the bar pattern from the upper level. If you can see the structure that's there, as the structure that's here, and you see how it is, as the same structure. It's just that they're not equal in terms of size, but then it's the same structure. So here you see, okay, we had an impulse, then we had this correction here, then impulse. So okay, on the current structure now, you see that you were in an impulse move. This is a correctional move. So what gives you the reason saying that this thing won't drop to this? You understand how easy it is. So when you see those things, guys, like most of the time, the thing that's killing most of you is the fear, fear of missing out. It's your phone, man. It's your what? It's your laptop. It's your whatever. So you can do whatever you wanna do with your phone. Like anytime you can close, enter, or what. You understand? That's like someone asked me, okay, man, my problem is I rush my entries and stuff. You understand? So that's bullshit. That's like bullshit. When you rush your entries, like you can't help someone who knows their problem. So if you know that okay, you are like addicted to a certain thing, you know yourself. Why can't you stop? You understand? Just like entries, I can't teach you entries. You understand? That's a personal skill. I can show you, but then you still repeat the same things, which means you won't make money. Simple. But then you get it, guys. That's how simple it is. You know, like no one ever rushes you. I'm gonna you open that trade, man. Do this, do that. You understand, guys? You're the one who's in control of your phone. You're the one who's in control of your life. Like I'll never force you to open a
sure.
trade at a certain time. That's why Grahore, we are always different when it comes to entry levels. Everyone does their own things in entry levels. We do different things in entry level. I took 1K to 144K. This is my psychology. I took 2K this week to how much of it? I took 2K to how much? I think I'm running 22K. It's all what? My psychology. I believe you will understand when I say my psychology, guys. So this is gold. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the 1 hour. on the 1 hour, I anticipate is it like we can get a pullback to the higher height again. If we get that pullback, it's fine. And if you break this level, we're gonna wait for the M15 flag. Understand, guys? So most of the time when you need an entry, see this is 1 hour. So we're gonna be doing it like this. Then you get this certain structure, then we can go down. Understand? So this is what I anticipate on gold. So when you go to the M15, you need to see the M15 flag. You understand, which it's gonna form. And the M15 flag, it shows that it's going to form a large flag, which is there. If you can check large flag, you're gonna go up. You're gonna go up to that level. Then we have a what? Double top, break, then you continue with our trade. So this was my analysis on gold. I hope I make sense again. If you didn't understand, you can, it's a time to ask. You know, man, like the reason I went with Falcon is I want to make the market as simple as I can, you know, so that it can be easy for you to understand. That's the reason of Falcon, you know. The market is simple in the Falcon industry. So if you didn't understand, guys, in this one, you can still ask. I will be happy to answer. If I think you have a question, ask or answer.
So far so good.
So far, so good. Okay. Let me now go to, let's see. Okay, Euro USD had a nice structure, so I want to teach you something based on Euro USD. And guys, always when you want to trade currencies first, yeah, that's internet connection is unstable. Can you hear me, guys? Because it says my connection is unstable.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can check now, I'm looking at Euro USD. Structure is king, guys, you know. Structure is king. And when you want to trade with Euro USD, USD, JPY, you start by analyzing dollar index, DXY, and stuff. You say, cool. Okay, guys, this is a structure. This structure is a nice structure as hell, you know. Still holding some positions. Currencies can pay sometimes. Lowest low on the daily. The only time, guys, you can go to the weekly is when it's Saturday, né? Or Sunday. Yeah, that's when you can start analyzing from the weekly. But then during the week, start from the day. If you can check, this is during the week. I have the structure. 1, 2, 3. Check from the third touch. Check that drop from the third touch. Understand, guys? Just by understanding the structure, you know, like check. See, we broke that level. We're waiting for what? A correction. So, guys, what do you see there? I see head and shoulder setup. You know, like you need to take less time to notice things, you know. For me, it's simple. Like I'm too fast to notice things. Faster.
And Manando,
Yeah.
can I ask you something? Ne? You see on the second touch,
This
like
one.
there's multiple touches there. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's multiple touches there. So like you count that as one touch, fella. Ne? Like those other touches, you don't count them as like three.
One touch.
Okay.
Since my
Sure.
anticipation on using USD, you can't fake the skill, guys. You know, you can fake whatever you fake. You can fake your lifestyle, but then the skill you never fake it. You understand? A lot of things that you can fake, but then the skill you'll never fake. One thing that I always say, you never fake the skill. Understand? And you'll never fake to be a goat. You know, like you'll never fake a lot of things. You know, I didn't fake my success. My work speaks for me. You understand, man? Like I've been on this game for so long. My work speaks for me. Falcon speaks for me. Right. Okay, so I can remove this head and shoulder setup. I was just showing you that it will happen, eh? So okay, I
No
remove the
problem.
head and shoulder setup. So now from the daily, I'm going to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, then you're going to do some analysis inside structure, inside a structure, things like that. If you can check, guys, we have a structure here, 1, 2, 3, inside a structure. So this was going to be the confirmation for me to sell. Understand? Confirmation. This is a risk entry trade. This is a reduced risk entry trade. Understand? You need to know risk entry and reduced. Understand? So again, here it is. I have that pattern. That was for the second entry. And you need to know how to scale, guys. Like a lot of you don't know how to scale. You know, you don't know how to scale. It pains You need to scale when to enter, when to do what. Scaling is easy. So this share, according to the way we see it, we can scale it. Okay, let me show you what happens when you scale. So the market is in that level. Okay, we're gonna come down. Remember, we need to form a what? We need to go back. Not good at drawing. Okay, but that is the head and shoulder setup. You understand? So when it formed, it will move in the form of what? Patterns. Whenever you see a pattern, you take a risk entry. You enter there. We go down. It forms again. You always enter here. This is how you scale. Then down. You understand? So at the end, we do have head and shoulder setups with scaling, first entry, second entry, third entry. That's why you crack out most of the time when you check our trades. Here we had an entry, we had an entry, we had an entry. You see how we get that? That's scaling. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to the 1 hour. I think I have like more than 30 minutes in this Zoom, but I haven't yet touched support. I haven't yet talked about resistance. That needs to show you that I'm a different trader. I am a different trader. I didn't talk about support and resistance because I don't trade them. You understand? Support and resistance can hold you back as a trader. It can. So now we have a break here, guys. Let's wait for the flag. As I said, it's time to show off your skill. We're going to scale. Understand? So this is how it is. Once you see those things, you can't unsee them, guys. So we're waiting for that to happen. Whenever you see those things, man, can't lie. You can't unsee. You see it once, then you're done. You can't unsee. It's a lifetime scale. You see, so that's where I have it. So I'm going to take it as a risk entry setup. I love the risk entry setups because they're the ones who pays. You see where I'm going to enter that position? I'm gonna enter it there, going where, going down. Prediction has to be down. Prediction has to be down. So that's how I have USD, Euro USD. So now let's go to the man of the match, Nasdaq. Now we're going to people's dreams. People's dreams.
Manando.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we man. No, before we trade currencies, we should analyze dollar index.
DXY.
Or that's the like what does it help with? Like who analyze on a bill?
Total overall structure. It's the dollar. Understand? So each and every pair that has the dollar, you'll understand. You have to look at DXY. There's no way DXY can sell then the other one, like most of the time. Like we first analyze with DXY. As you can check at the Falcon, start with DXY dollar index, then we can check on the pairs on how they can perform.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
So now we're gonna look at two pairs, Nasdaq and USDT, and I wanna head out. I wanna go do some things.
Sure. And Manando, I can see that you are recording. Is it like possible or gotta send the Zoom session?
I'm gonna post it on YouTube, so it's gonna be there.
YouTube. Okay, sure. Okay.
It's gonna be there because people say I don't post on my YouTube. Now I'm too busy, man. Now I need a Rex, time. It's okay. Nasdaq I trade it differently. I can start on there are many ways in which you can trade Nasdaq and which if I can teach you, I have many. First way is let's start. I'm starting on the 4 hour. I don't have to go to the daily and stuff. I'm gonna go to the line chart, So on the line chart, each and every level that Nasdaq had happened, we're just gonna put just like those important levels only. There are like a lot of important levels. But this way is the easiest way to trade Nasdaq. Nasdaq keeps doing the same thing, guys. You understand? The meeting will end in 10 minutes. But then I hope I'll cover everything. You see how Nasdaq moves, guys? It moves when it goes up, wait for it to reach a certain level, you understand? So if it reaches that certain level, which is going to be on your trend line, it's your entry. You have an entry here. entry here, entry here, entry here. You understand? So
Yes.
like whenever it's on your trend, you have an entry. On the higher height, okay, it's fine. It's like this. So now we have two chances here. Like the first chance is for the market to do what? We can have these double what? That's a double top. You understand? So we can shift from, I have the levels now, I'll shift from line to candles. You see, this is played out. Each and every movement that was there, we managed to like record it down. Understand? So now I have a structure like this. So when the situation is like this on the 4 hour, okay guys, hear me nicely and well. This is not support and resistance, this is supply and demand. You understand? So I'm gonna take a rectangular box. That level, I highlight it. So now we have two chances, two probabilities. First one, it's up, it's down. Second one, it's we're gonna go to that level. You see how it is. So how do we enter such? We're gonna wait, as I said, wait for the right time. Like, don't mind how long you wait, as long as you're waiting, like the wait will end up being okay. You understand, guys? Just keep waiting. Like, have a belief, wait for the right time. Understand? And you will get the right time if you wait for the right time. You see. So check now. On that level, Nasdaq decided to reject. People will ask, Manando, are we entering it? Wait, it hasn't yet confirmed anything. It just rejected that level. Understand, guys? So you're gonna take a trend line, play with your trends. Up, it did break. Okay, Manando, as you said, it broke. Wait for the M15 pattern. Understand? Yes, it broke on the 1 hour. Wait for the what? M15 pattern. Then you're gonna go to the M15, run to the M15. Okay, if you see no pattern, stay out. You see, it didn't yet like formed a pattern. So this is basically the market, how it moves, guys. Okay, impulse here, we're expecting this larger flag. After that flag, yeah, guys, I can't blame you if you go down with it. You see how I see it? Once you see those things, you can't unsee them. I see people trading M1, M5. I'm not gambling, understand? I'm a forex trader. I don't gamble. That's gambling to me. I can't be trading M5s and M1s. But then if it's working for you, cool, continue using it. As I said, if you can check structure here on that M5 yellow now, we do have this structure. And again, on the lowest low, we do have what? This structure. You see how we have them? Then again, as I said, remember, if you can remember what I was teaching you, I told you about the what? Risk entries. If you all remember, I told you about the risk entries. Okay, it's fine. Where you gonna get this? It has formed the pattern. It's fine on the M5, which I said I don't trade the smaller time frames. Okay, gonna wait there. So I'll go to my M15 with such setups that okay, there I'm gonna enter. So when I enter based on that, okay, sure. I'm super sure that okay, if it does like this, I'm gonna enter it. I'm a person who stick to my trading principles. Guys, like I stick to my trading principles. Regardless of what you have in mind, I'll always stick to my principles. I hope I was clear on this last day, guys. This is the price action way, clean way. If you don't understand, you can ask now. Do you all understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, sir.
The remaining.
I just wanted also to appreciate you on insisting that you don't trade support and resistance. It has been difficult for me to grasp that knowledge because I've always been trading like support and resistance. Then the market ends up like breaking and things like that. Then you'll be like, what's happening now? But ever since I started following you and being there, just to learn from you, it has been the best time I've learned a lot of things and known that so sometimes support and resistance doesn't wake up all.
Yeah, feel you, man. So you see here, this is my, what happened to my chats?
Yeah.
Just keeping it 100, man. You know, keeping it cool, always keeping it 100. Hard work pays, man. They shouldn't lie, man. If hard work pays, we could all remain where we in. But then just because it pays, like everyone is elevating, you know. And I believe if you take the things that I say in the live video and you put them into life, you will see that a few things will change in your life. So yeah, they didn't change anything, guys. This is my analysis on what you call US30. It was just simple as it is, as you see it there. As I told you, my people, my good people, this structure is the same structure as here. So I'm just gonna show you the bar pattern so it can take time. You see the structure here? You see the structure, how it went? Here we are on this now. We are on that phase. Which phase? We are in this phase. We are in the correctional phase. You know. So if you wanna enter the correctional phase, it means this is the right time to enter because it's on the what? Risk entry. You understand? So we are going to, we need what now? We are waiting for these. We are waiting for these. Where's that thing? We are waiting for these now. Bar patterns. I'm waiting for this impulse. Then when I add it there, it makes more sense. You know, guys, it makes more sense. You see how easy is it to like spot those things, guys?
Yes, sir.
So, what I can say is I am Manando the Goat, and I'm done with this Zoom session. And to like everyone who was here, I wish you all the best, you know, because you know, like I'm not like always on active on the group and stuff, but then the time that I have as this time, you know, so it's fine. You can like leave, like we can end the meeting. I believe we can like all make it. I wish you all the best, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Same
very
to
much.
you.